It's me. I'm back again on YouTube. Sorry if I'm looking to my left. I actually bought a camera, so I've set it up with the viewfinder to make sure everything. So as I edit this video, I'm realizing there's a speck of dust on the lens, which I, of course, did not realize until now. So don't beat me up in the comments. I bought a cleaning kit, okay? Thing is Gucci. But yeah, I am back on the YouTube. I figured I must get back into my YouTube bag. Even though YouTube was, the last video I posted was like 2 years ago. YouTube is hard, social media is hard, life has been hard, but nonetheless great. But I just figured I needed to get back into what brings me joy. I 100% took a break from YouTube because, again, it is a lot of work, and I find that Instagram and TikTok it's easier to manage, right? So I've been doing that. But like, what is tea? Where have y'all been? What have y'all been doing? I said I just been living life. Oh, I'm using Wing Me Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is the GOAT. I need to buy more because I'm kind of out. I love content creating. Like, it brings me so much joy, especially since I run the show, you know? Like, I don't have to consult anybody. I can just do what I want when I want. But content creating takes a lot of planning, right? Just because you're your own boss, like, pretty much everything you do is by yourself. At least the kind of content that I do, right? But yeah, it is a lot of work, and absolutely everything comes out of your pocket, which, you know, I don't mind, but it's like things can get a little pricey, okay? Because most of my content is like makeup, like transition makeup, that kind of stuff. But I want to get into more like, not special effects makeup, but more like dramatic makeup, like the heat miser. Like, I'll put it somewhere over here about what I mean about that kind of makeup, but like, stay tuned because really soon I'm gonna start getting into that. And the purpose of today's video is just to kind of reintroduce myself and who I am and what I'm about, and the things that you'll be seeing from me, at least. My name is Tanika Chanel, as per my username. I am 32 years old. I'm a Leo. I love things, hair, makeup, nails. I do my own nails, my own hair, my own makeup. I am self-taught. I am self-taught makeup artist, nail artist. I do not do anybody else's hair or nails apart from my own. I'm from Ontario, Canada. I am an older sister, so I have one brother. I work as a fraud analyst by day, bad bitch by night. Well, bad bitch always, actually. It's so weird talking about yourself. Like, I'm so used to like coming on here and just doing videos of me like not talking, so it feels a little weird, but that's something that I kind of have to get over as well. And I don't want to be an influencer. That's not my zhuzh, right? I just want to be a content creator. And don't fight me in the comments. Me personally, rude. Me personally, I think there's a stark difference between influencers and content creators. Influencers, they are trying to sell your life. They're trying to get you to buy things, you know? I'm a content creator. Well, I guess they're two in the same, but the thing is, I don't want to be an influencer. You get the idea. I'm not here to display what my life looks like. I just want to create content and go about my business and get paid for it, you know? I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Before, I said I am self-taught. I did not go to school for this. I just, for the love of makeup, I just try to execute what I see, and just do it. I just do it. Do I think I'm great at what I do? Some days yes, some days no. I'm human. Some of the people that I used to watch when like the beauty industry just boomed on YouTube, The first few people that I followed were Nature B, Miss Rosh Posh. At the time she went by Beauty Crush, but now she goes by Samantha Marie. Who else? Cosmoholics Anonymous, Shadow Bougie, Hey Paris. Those are, and Nikki Secret, the 6 women that I follow in the beginning, and I still follow them to this day because yeah, they are still doing the damn thing. And I tried to follow people that kind of looked like me and had like the same skin tone, so I knew what products to buy, what not to buy. Even still, I would buy the product and just test it out for myself, you know. Oh, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pencil Brow Whiz, I think it's called. And I'm so happy I bought this camera because, I don't know, I just feel like it's more official now. Like, I'm officially a content creator and the quality of my work will be greater than just using my iPhone, you know? Even though the iPhone is just as good, but this Canon,
she is taking it, honey.
She is that girl. But like, my overall goal for the rest of the year and the upcoming year is to kind of to get into my bag, like I said before, to start doing more things on YouTube, doing more things with my content, and to interact with you guys. I think my problem is not the fear of interaction, it's just like not knowing how to interact with you guys, getting kind of overwhelmed with the comment section. And I think what I love most about content creating is, one, I can be myself, and again, I run the show. Like, I don't have to consult with anybody, and what I have up here, I'm putting it out to you guys. So it's like anything that you see from me and my content, it's literally all what's up here. So I love that I have an outlet to express myself and also be myself. And also I want to be more personable, but I don't want to get too personal. Like, we're not gonna sit here and talk about like who I'm dating. Like,
you're in my business.
We're not gonna do none of that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Personable. I still want to be relatable, you know, because I'm an everyday girly. Like I said, I work a 9 to 5 outside of doing content, and I just want to be more personable, you know. I want to showcase me. This is all about me. Welcome to the world of me. I wouldn't say I'm a yapper. Like, I'm not a yapper. Like, I don't come on camera and just talk to y'all. My thing is, sit in front of the camera, do the makeup, show the products, whatever. But people want to be able to also relate. Is that a spider? And going back to the women that I first started following on YouTube, the reason why I started following them is because they are personable, like sharing stories, things like that. I think there's a fine line with being personable and like giving too much information, you know. We're not gonna get into that. Using Stuck on You by the Beauty Crop. I got this through Ipsy, like a monthly subscription. Please, the PR team, hit me up, okay? This gold for eyeshadow, this eyeshadow primer. And the thing I find so funny about people who have something to say about content creating as well, this video is going to be all over the place, like, that it's attention seeking.
Is that shade, Phaedra?
You're watching the video anyways. Just say you don't have the confidence. Oh my god, I don't know how anybody can set up a camera in front of themselves and just talk, but yet you're watching the video. Run it up, right? Running up the engagement. It's just say with your chest that you don't have the confidence, and you'll never have the confidence. It's okay, babes. Like, one of us has to do 9 to 5.
And it ain't
Not gonna be me. At least not forever. Or the people who are always like, oh my god, that's so much makeup. I could never. Okay. Alright. But that's why you're asking me for makeup tips.
Shady little boots. Tiny little shady boots. In the shade.
I don't know if I said it in the beginning of the video, but I'll be using the Huda Beauty Grunge, Pretty Grunge palette. So getting into the look now, I'm going to start to take heroin and use that as a base and then just build on top of it. The goal for me is to use content and creating as a gateway to like live my life, fund my life. Like this 9 to 5 shit is not for me, and I've always known this deep down in my heart. I was never a straight A student.
Are you fucking
Never.
dumb?
Could I have been? Oh, most definitely. I was just I was a lazy student for sure. I didn't feel like I should be spending my time and energy into things that are not fulfilling. Like, of course, looking back, those are like foundational things that I obviously need to know. But in the moment, I'm like, I'm not gonna need algebra to be on TV. Like, that was ultimately the goal for me. Is like, I always wanted to be on TV. I always wanted to do something in entertainment. So I'm like, if I can add, subtract, read a script, like, what the hell do I need algebra for? But like, you know, hindsight is 2020. I am a college dropout, twice removed, and I have no shame in saying that, because school is not for everybody. Like, school definitely wasn't for me. I always excelled in things like art, drama, music, English, like my favorite subjects. Everything else I was like, as long as I pass, I don't care. But, you know, I'm not encouraging anybody. Please do your homework. Try your best in school. Don't be like me. Okay? I just felt like my path and my destiny, all roads lead to somewhere. It wasn't to a school. It definitely wasn't through a 9 to 5. But here I am. I work, I guess, a decent job. I hate it. I don't care if they see this, but I hate it. Just because it's not fulfilling. I know it's something that I can't picture myself doing this for another 20 years. I ain't got another 20 years to waste on things that are not fulfilling. I just don't have it in me. Now I'm going to go in with Nirvana, and I'm just going to put that kind of like in my crease. But yeah, all my friends are like, why don't you just get back into YouTube? It's a lot of work, you know? And I'm the kind of person, I really like to take my time with things. Like, I don't just like to do things just to do that. I really want to take my time, because this is me. This is me showcasing my work. And I don't like to half-ass things. Like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to go in full force. Yeah, it's just, I don't like to half-ass do it. Like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to do it, kind of thing. So, I guess that's why I've always, well, for YouTube, it's kind of just been on the back burner for me, just because I didn't feel like at the time I could give it 110%. With TikTok and Instagram, it was easier because it's smaller clips, less editing, and that's the thing that I need to get into. I need to get into my editing bag, okay? I am not the greatest editor. It's very basic. I don't have the patience, but now we gotta get a move on this. Okay? And overall, I'm just kind of finding my footing with social media and taking my time and exploring, like, me as well, because I don't like to be inauthentic. I always want to be 100% myself all the time. So again, like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna do it. But like, I found like new drive, so I want to tap into that. And it can get very exhausting, especially like when you're running out of ideas, because you do hit a block with YouTube and just content creating in general. So I just feel like it's best to kind of just take a step back and just rethink things. Discover, okay, which direction are you trying to go? You trying to go left, you trying to go right, straight, up, down, figure it out, you know? And I feel with a lot of content creators, their problem is that they hit a wall and they don't know how to break down that wall, so to speak. And then you find yourself in a situation where you might be taking other people's ideas and forming them into your own, but then you see where that becomes a problem with content stealing, and that's a major thing, and navigating that. Also things just like getting brand deals and sponsorships and navigating that, and what's a good deal from what's not, and of course having integrity as well. Am I going to work with this brand? Have they been known to be racist, colorist, all the is? Next I'm going to be taking Fearless and putting that on the outer corner. But yeah, I just feel like content creation is freedom for me. I don't know. I love it. I run the show. I'm my own boss. And also, I ain't go for it. I hate my job. If you've seen this.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I hate it. Just point blank period. I do it because I got bills to pay. These palettes they ain't cheap. So, I mean, y'all could run up the views so I can get paid off this YouTube video. Me. I want to be me. I want to wake up every day and feel fulfilled and not feel like, not drag myself out of bed and regret my life, like, you know? Like, every day that I wake up that I have to work this godforsaken job, I just feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not putting out the content. And my thing is, I'm a perfectionist, so if something looks off or like what I said in the video, oh, the whole thing is the whole project getting scrapped. I hate that for me. I have to do better, but like, life is full of imperfection. It's okay. I want to reiterate that I am 100% not a professional. I do not use the right brushes for essentially anything. I mean, I try to to practice good habits, but like, I'm not perfect. I am just a girl who loves makeup, who loves glam, and that's just that. And I love fashion too. And that's another thing I want to get into, is being a fashion girly, you know? I think I'm going to take Renegade next, which is this lovely black color. Oh my lord.
No, God!
Okay, we can fix this, okay? We can fix this. This is what's gonna happen. Are we fixing it? Is it getting fixed? I play by anybody else's rules but my own, and I march to the beat of my own drum, which, me personally, I love, because I'm not going to allow anybody to make me feel like, oh, I have to walk this particular path because you say so. I'm gonna do me. And that's what I've always done. And I feel like this is an outlet where I can showcase that, like, you don't have to walk the straight and narrow. What's for you will always be for you, and I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight this path.
Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the knife.
I know I want some sort of shimmer, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with a dark base, which would be avant-garde, whatever this color is right here. And then I think on top of that I'm just gonna go with like a more extravagant shimmer. Oh, this is a concealer brush. You see, I don't be using the right brushes for nothing. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes I like to use my finger because I just feel like it's more pigmented that way. To take this full time and take it serious, because the end goal for me here is to take me out of trenches. For the content, to take me out of trenches, out of the slavery that is 9 to 5, okay?
And I work like a
That's
dog,
the goal.
day and night.
I didn't see myself doing anything else, like academic wise. I don't know how else to put it to y'all. It was just not for me. I never wanted to be a teacher. I never wanted to be a nurse, doctor. I did want to become a lawyer. Shout out to Law and Order. But other than that, like, I didn't want to be anything else. I just wanted to be doing something on TV. I don't know what it would be, but on TV, on some kind of screen, speak it into existence and kind of getting somewhere. The view, again, the viewfinder is over here, so I feel like I need to add something on top of it. So rebel. Oh yes, honey. Oh, and based on my nails, can you tell what I'm gonna be for Halloween? Guesses in the comments below what you think I'm gonna be for Halloween. In order to find out, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, Chanel0x, CHNEL0x, okay? But yeah, follow me to find out what I'll be doing for Halloween, who I'm gonna be dressing up as. I'm not giving y'all any hints whatsoever. And if I've already told you, I think that looks pretty good. I kind of want to darken it up a bit. I'm using makeup by Mario in 22C. That looks like, it looks a little rad, but look at my shoulder. Like, look at my shoulder. What I should have done first was going with my Yensa foundation. It's either foundation or concealer. Ask me which color it is. I'm not sure, because as you can see, it's all rubbed off. I go into like doing more. Like, I want to experiment with new products. Like, I've never ever tried Charlotte Tilbury anything, so I think that's going to be my next purchase. But these things ain't cheap. I know this looks a little shocking, and it's not my color. We know. I know, it looks crazy. I promise it'll be better. So now I'm going with the one size in Sweet Honey. Like, these three together, holy grail. I swear by it, you'll watch the magic. I'm not going to dust it off just because my makeup lasts better. I bought the mini one of this, and it was like, it's tea, girl. When the girl was like, oh, Sweet Honey, and I'm like, that's looking a little light bright for me, but I'm like, let me try it and see like what the hype is about. And girl, speechless. I was definitely speechless. It was good, but then I saw other women with the same skin tone as me using it, and they were like, girl, it's tea. And I was like, oh, let me drink it on up then. I love this camera because it's gonna tell me what spots I missed and what's like. This was a good purchase. This was definitely a good purchase. I'll link down below like the kind of camera that I have. This is tea. Coming together shortly and slowly. So now I'm going to go in with this. At the beginning of the video, I kind of use this for like a face primer as well. So we're going to watch the magic, okay? Just watch. Look at the magic. Look at the magic. Like, look how that just all melted together. Okay? Don't say I didn't put you on. I haven't seen anybody else use these two together. I'll put y'all on. So yeah, it's coming together very nicely. I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. I haven't used this in a hot minute. Oh! Have I done something? I'm very, like, critical of my own work. Yeah, so we'll find out, like, what the tea is right now. Maybe just a little bit. And then I'm going to take Fenty Beauty How Many Carats, and I'm just going to put that on my cheek, just on top of the Pixie by Petra. Just on top. I do not have a black lip liner, which surprisingly, shockingly, but I have so many black eyeliner pencils that just ultimately never get used, so might as well just repurpose it. When Nicki Minaj did a collab with MAC, I've had this for years. Unfortunately, they discontinued it. I still have a lot left. I don't use it as much just because I love the kind of pink that this is. In the center. And I don't think I want it to have like, I think what I'm going to do in terms of like under eye waterline is go back in with the black color, I think it was Renegade, and just kind of like spruce it up. I'm just smudging out my waterline. We're doing something here. And I think final touches now are just the lashes setting spray, and we'll be... So guys, this is the final look. Okay, it's not as spooky as I wanted it to be, but it came out great nonetheless. So I hope to do this more. Let me know what kind of looks you want to see in the comments. Let me know what you want to talk about. Your tea, my tea, other people's tea. Let's talk about it. Let's have a key. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Chanel0x, and TikTok, Tanika.Chanel. Bye.